Hey Aquarius, how are you? Welcome to Lucy's Tarot. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok and also subscribe to my YouTube. My handle is at Lucy's Tarot. This is going to be your general reading for November 2022 or whenever you see it. Even though I'm sorry for posting it a little bit later in November, but it doesn't matter. It's still November. Yes, and it's for so listen, if you need a private reading, you can always reach out to me. My email is lucystarot@gmail.com, because don't forget this is a general reading, so some take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It may or may not resonate, and for entertainment purposes only. Okay, Aquarius. I like the combination of cards that came up. I don't know why. Like the colors, like look how like I don't know, like the flowers match the flowers. These flowers are actually like the same flowers, or it looks like it. It's like an orchid. That's so funny though, isn't that? That's very I don't know, synchronistic, whatever. But a couple of things are going on here. So maybe you need to be honest with yourself about things that you need to change in your diet or what you drink and what you eat. And then it's also telling you to reach for the stars and, open up yourself to what you dream of doing. So very interesting combination. And I like the way they match. That is, I've sure I have seen that once before, not with other cards, but still, it's very interesting. But you know what? That's what the universe does, right? It does funny things. So, okay. So the first card is Reach for the Stars, Orchid. You deserve only the best, and this is all you should focus your attention on. So, Reach for the Stars is, I mean, it's kind of like uh, it's kind of straightforward. Like reach for the stars. If there's something that you want, like you can reach for the stars for it. Like you are deserving of it. Some people sometimes are hard on themselves, saying like, oh, like I'm not worthy of that. Whether it's something, whether it's like a career or a talent or something, a money relationship, whatever it is, your dream job, whatever it is. So let's see what the book says. But yeah, like don't be hard on yourself. And you can accomplish things. Sometimes it may take longer to get what you want, but obviously if it's always say like to the universe like this or something better, and then like you'll get what is meant for you. That's the word I was looking for. Sorry. This card comes as a reminder to focus upon what you do want rather than what you don't want. You have the support and love of your healing angels and the flower kingdom. By working with these energies of the light, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Accept only the very best. There is no need for you to compromise or put up with something less than what you deserve. Please continue pushing. Let's go to the next page forward, and very soon you'll receive the blessings and miracles you've prayed for. With each day with each day you're being taken closer and closer to your goals. Now is not the time to give up. Rather, it's a chance to ask a little more from yourself. You can do it. With an exclamation point, it says here. You can do it. Choose to focus only on the perfect outcome for all. This is the only thing you should be willing to accept. Additional meanings could be you have the strength to carry on, and please don't give up. So if you've gone through anything recently, especially any changes, this is telling you not to give up, you know what I mean? And not to, and focus on what you do want, not on what you don't want, not on things that have happened to you in the past that were negative. Don't focus on that either. Because sometimes or even, let me just say this, sometimes we're just used to being in a job that is not good for us, or in a relationship, with people who aren't good to us or don't treat us right. So you deserve to have something better. So don't focus on the things that have gone wrong or things that you don't want and the bad experiences that you do have, and just focus on making the changes or getting something better for yourself, if that's what you're looking for, or depending on what you're looking for. Everybody's different. There's millions of Aquariuses out there, so you know what I mean. And it is a general reading, so don't forget. So okay, so the second card is Dietary Change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. So this is another straightforward card. Dietary change. What are you eating? What are you drinking? Are you binging on junk food? Are you drinking too much alcohol? Are you, all these different things play a factor in your health, in your body, mind, soul, everything. You know what I mean? So, if this is coming up, that means you might need to make some adjustments in what you're drinking, eating, or whatever you're doing. So let's see what the book says. And then obviously, I'm not a dietitian, so or a nutritionist. If you need help with that, contact one of them. You know what I mean? You drew this card because of your request for help with your life's purpose and in awakening your spiritual gift of clairvoyance. The fairies say that your body's metabolism is extremely sensitive. They've been guiding you to switch to a healthier diet, but you may not have heard or trusted this message. Okay, let's pause right there. Aquarius is a fixed sign. Sometimes they can dig in their heels and not, like be fixated, whatever you want to, whatever word you want to use. So, if, people have been saying, oh, maybe you should, do this or do that, take their like when it comes to changing certain things, take their advice into consideration and then make your own decision, obviously. So the fairies now bring you this card to validate that you're hearing them correctly. As you improve your diet, so do you heal other areas of your life. Okay, so additional meanings could be consult with a nutritionist, or go on a detox cleanse, or stop drinking alcohol or using other drugs. Obviously, side note, if it's a prescription drug that's prescribed by a doctor, then that's not what this is referring to. You know what I mean? So, so they're not giving like medical advice, right? Or reduce or eliminate chemicals and processed foods from your diet, or eat a more vegetarian diet, or quit smoking, or stay away from household and industrial chemicals. Okay, right off the bat. Smoking, I don't even, like, not to offend anybody, but I don't know how people still smoke, cigarettes, because they're kind of, ugh. You know what I mean? They're not they don't, I don't know. But put it this way. I mean, I know it's a hard thing to quit. I did have a family member that smoked for decades and they were able to quit, so, but, yeah, it's not hard giving up certain things that you're used to doing, but sometimes it is better in the long run, you know what I mean? For health-wise, or, in general, money-wise, health-wise, everything. So, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mentioned the alcohol before too. If you guys are drinking too much, then you guys need to quit that. I don't know. So, or this is kind of giving you a reminder of that, the dietary change card. So, and plus, like, I mean, I remember talking about this with my friend. Like, one of my friends, she was, somehow the topic came up, you know what I mean, with her. And it's like, you know what, like, as you get older, it's like, well, I'm so busy with other stuff. Like, I don't have time to, like, oh my gosh, I drank last night and I'm sleeping in all day. Like, sometimes you have other things to do. Like, you don't have time to do that anyway. So this is just like a little side note. But it's just in general, you know what I mean? That's in addition to, like, health issues that, you can have with that too. So, just be mindful of that, put it that way. There's multiple things that it can affect, so, okay. Nothing that, like, I mean, people have, I mean, I grew up in a culture where you have a glass of wine with your meal. So, things in moderation is one thing. But if it's like an excess or, detrimental or causing other stuff and, not so great in your life, then you have to think about, reevaluating and changing stuff. So, okay, sorry. I'm trying, just going on and on, babbling. I don't mean to be the mom, like telling you guys stuff, but that's the Capricorn in me. I swear to gosh, like, we're like little adults when we're like, or that's how I was, like, growing up, like when I was younger. Like, I was like a little adult. I was always a designated driver in my 20s with my friends, always a responsible driver, all that stuff. So I don't know. That's we're more like, we're like that. Don't ask me why. Saturn. We're ruled by Saturn. That's why. So, and so is Aquarius, actually. So, so be careful with that. Because sometimes Saturn, the two signs that are ruled by Saturn or that deal with Saturn are definitely Capricorn and Aquarius. So that's the planet of rules, responsibility, authority, karma. So, like, if you do something wrong or you do something you're not supposed to, then, like, Saturn will just, like, kind of, will like, kind of, like, kick you in your behind. So, you know what I mean? So, just keep that in mind too. No, don't take it the wrong way, but it's just a heads up, you know what I And don't forget, this is for entertainment purposes only, so don't take anything too personal. Okay, sorry. So, oops. Sorry. I just bumped into my camera, of course. That means shut up, and move on to the next card, right? Okay, so the last card is be honest with yourself. So, basically, okay, maybe it has to do with you making the changes that you need to make in your life, and that's what you need to be honest with. So I'm just going to read what the book says real quick so I can wrap this up. This card indicates that you're hiding your true feelings and aren't being forthright about an important topic. The fairies urge you to admit your true feelings to yourself. Do you feel stuck, depressed, tired, angry, or irritable? These are symptoms that arise when we're dishonest with ourselves. Maybe you feel that you can't afford to be honest with yourself and that you don't have a choice. This card isn't asking you to make any radical life changes or have a confrontation with another person. However, it is urging you to admit your true feelings to yourself. One easy way to get in touch with your true feelings is by going outside and, well, this says you're engaging in a silent conversation with the fairies who live amongst the flowers, trees, and grass. Even if you don't do that last part, like you just go out in nature sometimes to clear your mind, get some fresh air. I mean, some people go to the beach, some people go to the park, whatever, you know what I mean? So, even if you can't yet see or hear the fairies, mentally tell them everything that you're thinking, feeling, and experiencing these days. Ask them to help you get in touch with your deepest feelings. The fairies love to hold a mirror up to us so that we can see and admit the truth. So, and by the way, this card is from the Healing with the Fairies card deck, so that's why I mentioned fairies so much. Affirmation is, it's safe for me to be honest with myself and others. I speak my truth with love. So even if it's not fairies, whatever, whether it's, your God, your guides, your angels, the universe, whatever you use to communicate, I guess is the word. Yeah, so like whichever one, you can use whichever one. I mean, if some people just communicate with their guardian angel, then talk to your guardian angel. Tell them to help you be honest with yourself and help you and guide you and assist you too. So it's different for everyone. There's people from different backgrounds, different religious backgrounds, different faiths, things like that. So that's why I say it's not just one thing, that you can reach out to. So, okay, so hopefully that resonated with you guys. Sorry that I went a little bit longer than usual and was talking a little bit more. But that's about it. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. May or may not resonate. Take what does, get rid of what doesn't, and also keep in mind, like I said, for entertainment purposes only, if you need a private reading, reach out to me, okay? I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.